TIFU because my GF, 18F, found videos of a girl calling me a good boy. I, 19M, didn't even know I was into stuff like that until it showed up on my feed. I was scrolling through TikTok and some girl on my For You page made a video where she was saying stuff like, "Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy?" Something inside me really liked the sound of that. I know it's weird. I'm not proud of it, but I can't help it but like it. I went on her page and watched a few more where she's saying stuff like, "That's my good boy. Just like that, sweetie." She was talking in like a voice you use when talking to a puppy, and I immediately folded. That's my weakness. I saved a bunch of those videos just to hear the words. I love my GF, but I DK how I can tell her I'm into stuff like this. I don't want to weird her out. Anyways, today she was over and she knows my phone password and she said she wanted to check something, so just gave her my phone. What she wanted to check was a few pictures I took of us the day prior. The videos were not in the hidden folder and saw a bunch of videos with girls in them, so she started watching them. Let me tell you, my heart dropped when I heard the audio. She asked why I had that saved and I explained the situation. She straight up walked out and said she wants some time to think and asked me not to call her. TLDR. GF found my kink and I'm in deep trouble, loudly crying. You absolutely need to tell her it's not the girl. It's the idea behind it. If she were to say those things to you, the likelihood of you searching out this content would diminish or go away. Hopefully she comes back with a collar and leash for you, bro. Bad dog. Look, babe. I just need to know I am the good boy. I don't care who says it, but I need to hear it. Stares in puppy dog. I know it's weird. I'm not proud of it. But your sexuality and kinks are yours. Nothing to be ashamed of. And this is like the least edgy of kinks I've heard of. Meanwhile, I've got friends strangling themselves with tube socks while biting down on lemons. You're a dog pretending to be a person, aren't you? It's time to come clean. You, Purple Many 3178. Dude, our gentle femdom would be happy to see you. You should talk a walk to clear your head, bring a bag too. Listen, here is the thing. If you're in a relationship and the other person isn't compatible with your kinks, it might be best if you don't date that person. Okay, so real talk for a sec. Society kind of views male dominance as the default mode of sexual expression. You're both young. That means you're both exploring your own sexuality and sexuality in general. It is 100% good and fine and normal for you to have this kink. It doesn't make you less of a man. It also doesn't mean you have to, change your entire personality or indulge in it every time you're intimate with someone. Many kinks are just a sometime thing. There's also a meme along the lines of, "Am I a sub or am I just so starved for positive affection?" Which speaks to how rare it is for men to receive emotional validation and support, thanks to how men are socialized to be these emotionless stoic robots, but that's a whole other thing. Ideally, you and GF will be able to have a grown-up conversation about this where she can articulate her feelings. It may be the case that she's just in shock, or just objects to you having what she views to be porn on your phone. Your job in this conversation is to listen to her. Repeat back what she says to you. I hear that you're upset because thing is a good format for this, so that she understands that you understand what she's saying. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Respect her needs. You are also allowed to state your own needs. Tell her if this is something you want to explore with her. If she's open to it, awesome. If she isn't open to it, she is allowed to not want to do that. And either you shelve this for the rest of the relationship, or if she consents, explore it in private by yourself without involving another person. Your needs are valid. Her needs are valid. Negotiating these differences is how mature people handle adult relationships. If you want some guidance, my PMs are open. Our Menslib and our Brapil are also some pretty cool positive masculinity subreddits where you can find some sympathetic ears. Either way, I wish you the best. What's her at? Everyone has kinks. Of all kinds. In a relationship, it'd be optimal that both sides accept each other's in full. Even if you don't want to practice said kink, talking it out should make the situation better. If she walks out on you, as in, breaks up, solely because of this, you'd be better off finding someone else. That's kinda messed up, frankly. So you like erotic content? Who doesn't? Also, it's really not that weird. Don't be ashamed. Fuck it. You're teens. It's highly unlikely you were going to last anyway. Now you can go find someone who wants to call you a good boy whenever you want. Good luck out there. I think the issue is with you getting your rocks off to other women rather than your praise kink itself. If my girl heard that, she'd totally play into my kink and not act like I'm a freak. But then again, my girlfriend's a freak and will go for anything. Definitely talk to her with open communication. Exactly why you saved them, and then try and have a dialogue surrounding if that is something your girlfriend is willing to incorporate. If not, ending a relationship is difficult, especially if you are happy. Despite this one thing, it would be best to separate so you can explore what you like and don't like. As someone who spent years trying to suppress my interests, don't do that to yourself. Sounds like one of two kinks pet play, or you have a praise kink. Both are fine, and there isn't anything weird about either between consenting adults. I imagine you are young, but please try not to feel shame for your interests. There's nothing wrong with you or it. I'm an avid dark romance reader, and when I tell you thousands of women in my group of all ages. I'm 35. Love the sound of "That's a Good Girl" in audiobooks and when reading it, and we melt when the author makes the woman say it to a man. It's called Praise Link, and it's not as off or weird as PPL think. Send her some info on it and tell her to join our romance community, but fair warning, we have foul mouths and the stuff we read is smut with a plot story. You didn't do anything wrong by liking it. Hopefully she sees that and try to help you with it. Hey dude, listen. I enjoy when girls are nurturing like that, and I have this interest too. I wouldn't call it a kink, because I enjoy it so much outside of sexual context, and I find it more comforting. My girlfriend knows about this and respects it and plays along to it, and it's really nice. Let her know it's not about the girl but more about the behavior, and make sure to be open about it. Because it's nothing to be ashamed of and shows you're not guilty of an emotional affair. In my opinion, it's really pure and adorable. Something about her immediately making it a big deal is a little off to me, but maybe she thought you were into someone else. If your girlfriend isn't comfortable with that, then that's fine and you just aren't compatible. But if she judges you, she isn't an understanding person and isn't a really good one either. Be open up, and love and respect yourself, because this is not something to hate about yourself.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.